Hello guys, and this is Generation Cut with my first patch 6 video, and this time I'm playing Malzahar Jungle. It's like I saw the new Runic Echoes enchanted, I was like, fuck it, let's go play AP Jungle. And my choice was first Harbinger, then I was like, it's like not that much fun. It's like I'd rather play my Trolls Rod Portal Harbinger than that thing in the jungle. And then I decided to play a Malzahar game, not really knowing how it would go. So, as you can see here, I'm like looking at my abilities, which one does the most damage, and I decide that my W will do the most damage because it does percentage-based damage, which means that like since the other abilities do like 90 damage each, it's a lot more efficient to use that one at the start. No, it's like at first I was like deciding to do. Trying to thinking about the AD Malzahar, but I was like, nah, AP Malzahar is a lot more fun because it's like fuck those little shitters, because those little shitters always die in weird ways, and yeah, AI and on those things, and you know, it's not really a smart decision to do that, so I decided to pick AP Malzahar and use the Runic Echoes and see what's gonna happen. So I'm actually really excited about the Runic Echoes because it makes it like AP jungling in general a bit more accessible for champions that don't rely on Spellblade, like don't need Sheen. So of course for like a Diana or something, and this is like it doesn't really matter that much because you have your that Lich Bane effect that helped you a lot because you basic attack a lot. But for a champion like Malzahar, it's complete shit. So yeah, I'm gonna get my little minion and it's gonna tank the blue buff up for me nicely. And yeah, I decided to move in myself so it stays alive. So a little bit of teamwork with my little minion, because I wanted it to stay alive to do as much damage as possible. So I killed the buff there, no problemo. And now I just wait for my I can see that I have 2 stacks, which means that that vision will spawn the little one again, so I just wait around for my cooldowns. And I face tank it a bit myself. And then I switch to him. So as you can see, like they switch perfectly to my little shitter. And then I go back. It's like I wanted to buy the hunter potion, but I was like, I want to get more XP from the mobs, because I think that gives me more XP. Yeah, just use a W to get the stack going for my little shitter again. Like I didn't really need to do it, but means that I have access to it earlier again, because I'm gonna pocket on my first spell, then and the next 2 spells are gonna go into summoning the next one. And coincidentally, we're playing as Diana Jungle. I was talking about it before. So I've played a lot of Diana Jungle, and I actually misplaced my vision because I should use the vision on the little one. So I'm like tanking it myself instead of my pet. So you can really nicely switch aggro between those things. Yeah, summon a second one. First one dies sadly. And as you can see, that's how you're supposed to use the visions, like you use it on the little ones first, and then it will automatically jump to the big one at one point. So now I'm gonna see if I can place a gank mid lane. See the Diana incoming there. I'm like, hey, let's see if we can get something going. And I'm gonna go the sneaky way, not through the river, but I'm gonna get the like even more range on her, because I know she's gonna instantly hops away. I ping out that I'm coming. I vision her. Try to hit with my Q, but I miss. Let's have a quick look how much damage I did there. So now I'm gonna max my vision, which is more for ganking purposes than actually clearing purpose. Because if I want to clear better, then I probably be better with like the Q, who does like the damage on all the mobs that you're trying to farm. But this is purely for ganking purposes. It's like that vision will hit enemies so hard, and like if any enemy dies to it, then it will instantly start bouncing around and like murdering people. So gonna see if I can gank the bot lane. It's kind of interesting how much I actually gank with Malzahar. Ping out really violent, ping out once that I'm coming. Thought it did violently. Nice, I know that she's there, so I use my Q in the bush there. I got exhausted. Yeah, I need to go away. Run away, little girl. Like wall running away now Siv had to use her summoner. Bran is poking away. That means his exhaust is gone. There, I actually thought personally when I was playing the game that Sivert died there. Was going to die there from the burn, but apparently Tarek healed enough to keep her just alive. And apparently they're playing really frisk, as you can see on the minimap. Yeah. The flash, oh, the spell shield. Whew. A bit tense, but she managed to stay alive. So now I'm looking at the score and I can see the farm. You can see that Rice is already at 39 farm, which is a bit of a problem. Because you can't have a Rice being super fat. It helps that I'm playing Malzahar, which means that I have lockdown for him. But that means that I also need to survive. Which will lead into my itemization later, that I'm going to build a Rod of Ages, because I actually want to be able to survive. It's a late Rod of Ages. Well, late, relatively late. It's like my second item, I think. But yeah, I need that health to survive. So yeah, I'm going to go against the bot lane. We're banking on Tarek's stun. I ward in case he wants to go there, but yeah. No chance. Target's kill. So like I know that with that Tarek's stun, it's like I will be able to always hit my Q. And if I hit my Q, then Vayne is silenced and can't go anywhere, so. And here I fuck up again on using the vision on the wrong target, but it doesn't really matter this time around. And here, Vector's probably gonna die. And she levels up in the fight. That's so fucked up. If she didn't level up in the fight, then he would have been alive. Would have been safe. That sucks so much. Just place a ward in case. And then I know that LeBlanc is going base, so I'm just gonna farm up the lane. Push out the lane. I have my ultimate now, as well. I'm like, yeah, you go ahead, Brand. You poke me. Just gonna push in the lane even more. Push the lane into the tower. Now it's like now with that ultimate, I feel like that I can get like really easy kills on Ryze. Like Victor asks here for my blue, but as you can see, it's like I'm so mana hungry. It's like and plus I'm a bit worried about him dying to LeBlanc all the time. So I'm just gonna keep it on me. Because Red will probably be a lot more useful. But as you can see, it's actually like surprisingly, I was surprised at how well. And it's a good thing I didn't give it to him, because he would have lost it there. But it's surprisingly how good Malzahar gets through the jungle. It's like I don't really need that much. I didn't really have that much effort in going through it. Now I'm gonna do a shame on family. I flash in, and like that, it's like I've cast my E first, and I wanted to ult afterwards, but. The vision fucked me, and plus I was just, it's like I have to admit I just fucked up. I should have cast my ultimate first. As Victor said. He's right. It's like I should have used my ult first. So I keep noticing that I keep fucking up putting the vision on the big one. I don't know why I do that all the time. It's like so inefficient. But that's why you look back at that's actually an interesting thing to look back at your own videos. It's like you can see what you do wrong. And as you can see there, it's like I constantly inefficiently use my my vision, because I constantly use it on the big one, but I should have used it on the little one. See the Tarek's that he took that ward away. So I'm lurking around. See that they're engaging really hard, so I'm going as well. I go for a Brand first because he's going for the AD carry. Kill him, no problem. with the Q. En hij had just ult Vayne. I'm like, bye Vayne. Get wrecked. No problem. No problem, easy double. For me. It's like Sivir had to run like crazy, but for me it was easy. It's a nice thing of not being focused. So now we're gonna be able to get the Malzahar train going. Get them visions out of the jungle, into the lanes. Just having a look at all the items and builds and shit. And farm. It's like I just keep doing it, putting the big vision on the vision on the big one. Really, it's like next time I play Malzahar jungle, I need to work on that. It's like I really want to go base now because I have like 2.4k gold. So just help him clear the wave a bit. Tark is roaming top. Trying to help Mr. Rennington, who's getting pooped on by Ryze. Yeah, Diana's going ham on Tark. I'm gonna move in, see if I can help. He managed to barely get out. No, he doesn't get out. And there she goes. She's gonna die from the red buff and my vision. So I pick up another kill. I see Ryze. I'm like, hello Ryze. I'm like, she, that damage. Run. And I'm like, okay, low ult. I was like, I don't know what he was thinking, but why would you dive? And here, she gets stunned. And then she gets stunned in the victor field. And I pick up a free kill. I'm like, okay, thanks for the kills, mate. That actually was a bit hard to commentate because it happened so quickly. I didn't know that it's like a bomb instantly ulted the moment I saw that Ryze was coming under the tower. And then when LeBlanc got stunned up by Victor's W, I just put my vision on there and I was like, let free kill, bye. But yeah, that's something you really need to worry about when you play against the Malzahar. It's like, do not tower dive unless you know his ultimate is down. It's like if you tower dive when his ultimate is up, then you're almost guaranteed dead. Because that's a suppression ultimate. It's like so fucking stupid. And your Vayne's like BMing with the recall. Has to flash. I'm coming in for the gang, see if I can pick up a free kill. Sivir picks up the kill there. And I'm just gonna see if I can help here. I actually got the kill by just putting my vision on it. It was a bit mad because I don't want all the kills on me, but oh, it's like I have to live with it now. It's like now you have to use those kills. I'm already 6-0, which is kinda. I have to say, when I started playing this game, I was hoping to play pretty decent, but I didn't expect it to go this well. And you have to back away from it because I don't want to get like killed in the last second by Diana and lose the dragon and my killing spree. Yeah, I ping that Sivir needs to go away because I saw that Diana was like went downwards. And she can still pretty easily kill Sivir. So I'm following Tarek now, taking out the blue real quick. Because I want all of them juicy mana regens. It's like I'm like Tarek and I saw that they were getting the kill, so I just move on to the mid lane. So yeah, I move in flash, and then I ult her. And then she gets away. Sadly, I tried. Yeah, try max range W, but I miss. There's a lot of people coming at me. I have to back off. Back off, get ulted. And exhausted as well, I think, but I'm not sure about that. The Tark is there to save the day. That laser Victor was Victor's laser was huge there. I just move her back, now I can see her. I know that her passive is down. So it's just burn. Just burn down. Oh, it's like she wouldn't have, even with the passive, she would have died there. It's like I knew that I just needed to get the vision on her and that she would die. Smite as well, I think. But that was a bit of a frisky fight, which ended up really well. And the attack destroys Vayne. GG. sadly Rice gets another kill. It's like actually that Rice was doing so much damage. I think he's gonna be responsible for my death later on. Yeah, she flashes. He would have died to my Q, but she got the kill, which I totally don't mind because I don't want to have other kills on me because it's like I'm still fairly easy to kill, to be honest. With a LeBlanc, a Rice, and a Diana, I need to have like really nice engages to not die, because they can die from me so easily. Here I want to poke out, but I miss my Q. And if you wonder why I'm not smart casting, it's I can give you a very simple reason for that. I want to know what my ranges are when I want to cast a spell. It's like only on champions that need to combo hard, like really fast, quick comboing, like LeBlanc for example. Only then I will smart cast. But it's like I just like to see my ranges, and that's the reason why I don't use smart cast. It's like it might be not the most efficient way, but yeah. And as you can see here, Tark does Roman job. He has roamed twice top now for 2 kills, so he's doing amazingly. It's like me and Tarek are essentially carrying this game at the moment, which is kind of hilarious. It's like two like not so oftenly played. Well, jungle Malzahar you almost never see, and oh yeah, actually you do see it sometimes, but you barely see it. And Tarek support is like so outshadowed by other supports these days. It's like I think I've even seen Brand support like 10 times more often than. So here I can just go in, ult her. I want to ult her, but she moved out of range. And then she dies from my vision. Then I just ult him instead. 3 kills, no problem. I think she popped the ultimate to get the assist. But yeah, no problem there. It's like I'm so strong at this moment. It's like I have so much AP already. I'm so healthy. The roll of age is gonna start stacking now. So I'm just going ham. It's like I have Tarek with me, so I'm like, let's go, son. Now I'm like, okay, let's not go ham more. So yeah, the key is just on Malzahar is like play well in the jungle early, and then your ganks, whereas you don't provide that much CC, the damage you provide is pretty damn high. Yeah, I managed to get the correct one with my with something. I don't know what killed her actually. And like looking back at it, I still don't know. Yeah, I'm like, oh, the Ryze is at low HP, so I just move in. Miss my silence field. Then Vision fucks me, and he kills me, but he dies as well. It's so annoying. Like Vision in this game is like I had everything on cooldown. Yeah, I got a tiny bit salty. Only a tiny bit. I was like, yeah, it's like, too bad I can't face all my keywords. It's like I just have to sit there and like wait for everything to tick down. Which happened a bit too late. Here Vane's gonna get the kill on Victor. And my screen freezes for some reason. This lag though. Apparently my computer decided to have FPS drops. And Tarek is going ham. Vane's going to 6. I actually think Tarek's like such underestimated support. I love him. He's so strong. It's like I haven't played him in a long time because I just play random shit in the bot lane. But he's so much fun to play. Like in games like this, by the way, I barely give away blue buff. It's like I just hog buffs because I'm like, no one here needs them anyway. Or can hold on to them for very long. It's like I'm the only person who can hold on to the blue for more than 5 seconds. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the dive. I say dive because I have my ultimate up and I just ulti him. Pick up the free kill. It's like I'm not taking any risk with the Ryze like that. It's like, you know what happens. It's like he gets like life or spell vamp from his ultimate and he starts face rolling on his keyboard and murders everyone. It's like I've done it myself so many times as well, where I just mash everything on my keyboard and then just you get all the kills. Yeah, and here she's stuck between 3 people. 4, I think, even. She still managed to take out Brand, which I didn't see. So now I'm just gonna push the mid lane. Just gonna walk away. I'm like, bye bye. She gets visioned. I'm like, okay, then not. It's like the typical LeBlanc thing. I used my W. Now I'm gonna walk up to you and then walk away. Or then teleport back. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I feel so threatened. So now they're just gonna take out the dragon really easily. With my 2 minions. Well, 3, because Vict is also my minion. Oh, by the way, next item is gonna be Rylai's, because it gives me some more tankiness in the form of health. And that slow is gonna be fucking horrendous to deal with for them. It's like, if they get hit by my W proc, they will get slowed. If they get hit by my Q, they will get slowed. If they have their vision on them, they will get slowed. So, it's like if you get vision, you're guaranteed dead. So here I'm looking for the kills, playing a bit safe. Flash into Vayne, because I don't want Victor to die. Then I try to ultimate her, which I managed to get off now. Pick up the kill there, and then he's gonna chase down Brand for another kill. So that was GG. It's like I could have played a little bit more offensively, but I wanted to keep them guessing where I was going or what I was doing, that they wouldn't know if I was going back or not. So I was just playing a bit defensively in the bush and then just tried to pick off people. And it might not be the most nice way of playing with teammates who are not fed, but it was just... And she gets the vision then like loses half HP. But it's like it's maybe not the nicest tactic to do with people, but I just wanted to essentially make my way of killing as easy as possible so I could get minimal effort, maximum result. Here he dies for no fucking reason, I don't even know why. So minimum effort, maximum result. And it worked out perfectly fine. So I can probably tank enough to like face tank quite a lot of their damage, but I just don't want to take the risk because you know what happens when you underestimate your enemies. It's like you die, and I wasn't underestimating my own power. I just knew that I had a lot of power. I just didn't want them to get the CC train on going on me. And here Rai starts raging like a 5-year-old. It's like you dive, and you start raging. It's like okay. And after this, it's the Leander stored for double burns. So now my damage is gonna be super real. So I'm gonna do so much damage. Except that, or they're gonna get slowed so much. And then when I finish that Rylai's, I'm gonna do so much damage. Rylai's. Leandri, sorry. But yeah, at this moment I feel like they can't stop me anymore. I'm so powerful now. I do way too much damage for them. It's like I think if any of their squishies gets my vision on them, they probably lose like half the HP, if not more. Oh, they probably lose more than half the HP, to be honest. I think I can like take 75% of Vayne's HP at this moment, because she's so far behind me. So yeah, I just want to see if I can get a nice ultimate going. I know that I don't want to open with the ultimate, because then Vayne is gonna knock me back. And I don't want that. So here I'm just looking for the engage again. I silence Rise. He has a vision on him. Playing a little bit safe because I know that there's many champions on the team that can fuck up my ultimate. But yeah, they have nothing to say against that team now. So just gonna be pushing. You just need to push the game out. And there Vayne dies and they surrender. So yeah, that was my Malzahar jungle game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a really interesting game. And this is the first video on the new patch, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys later.